Let us check the uses of the definite article. Uses of definite article. The definite article is the. So we have to see the uses of the. The first use of the is while talking about a particular place, person, or thing or event. When we are talking about a particular place, person or thing, or when we are talking about such person or place or thing which is already being talked about, then we use the before the noun. As for example, the girl next door. The girl who lives next door. Another example can be, let's go to the park. So which park? The park near to your house. Another example can be, the girl cried. Which girl? The girl already being talked about. So we use the when we are directly indicating a particular person, place or thing. Or we use the when it is clear from the context that which person we are talking about, which person or place or thing we are talking about, as in the case of third sentence, the girl cried. Which girl? The girl already being talked about. We are already talking about some girl who cried. The second use of the is with singular countable nouns. Well, we have already mentioned that we use the article a or an with singular countable noun. We use either a or an before a singular countable noun. But we can also use the with singular countable noun, especially when it is meant to represent the whole class or kind. That is, we use the before a singular countable noun when that noun is meant to represent the whole class or kind of that noun. As for example, the cow is a useful animal. Now, cow is a singular countable noun, but we can use the in this case because here cow is representing all the cows or whole the class of animal cow. Another example can be, the horse is a noble animal. One more example can be, the banyan tree is a kind of fig tree. The banyan is a kind of fig tree. We are talking about all the banyans and we are representing all the banyans with this singular countable noun banyan, as we can use the before this noun banyan. However, there are two such nouns that can be used without any article. The first noun is man. Man is the only animal that can use fire. There is no need to use any article before man. Similarly, woman is the mate of man. Again, in this sentence, there is no need to use any article, neither a or an nor the before woman. However, in some cases, we can use an article with man or woman. It won't be wrong. As for example, a man is less sensitive than a woman, or a woman is more sensitive than a man. So we can use an article before man or woman, but it is not necessary. We can use man or woman, both these nouns, without any article, and it won't be wrong. Man is the only animal that can use fire. It is perfectly correct. Woman is the mate of man. It is also grammatically correct. The third use of the is we use the before the names of certain proper nouns, as in place names. Such special cases in which we can use the before the names of certain proper nouns are before the names of oceans or seas, the Pacific or the Black Sea. We also use the before the names of rivers, the Ganga or the Nile or the Styx. All these are the names of rivers, and we use the before the names of rivers. We also use the before the names of canals, the Suez Canal. We use the before the names of deserts, the Thar or the Sahara. We also use the before the names of groups of islands, the Philippines or the West Indies. These are the group of islands, hence we use the before their name, the Philippines, the West Indies. We also use the before the names of mountain ranges, the Himalaya or the Alps. These are mountain ranges, and we use the before the names of mountain ranges. We also use the with name of some countries. As for example, the United States or the United Kingdom or the Netherlands, the Ukraine or the Irish Republic. So these are some cases in which we can use the before the names of countries. The fourth use of the is before the names of certain books. We use the before the names of certain books, certain particular books. As for example, the Vedas or the Puranas or the Ramayana or the Mahabharata or the Iliads. However, we cannot say Homer's the Iliad. It will be wrong. We will say Homer's Iliad. Similarly, we cannot say Valmiki's the Ramayana. Rather, we will say Valmiki's Ramayana. The fifth use of the is we use the before the names of things unique of their kind. As for example, the sun or the moon. It is a unique satellite of Earth. The Earth. It is the only known planet on which life is possible. The sky. So all of these things are unique in nature. Hence we can use the before the names of these things. The sun, the moon, the earth, the sky. The sixth use is we use the before a proper noun which acts as adjective or which is qualified by the adjectival clause. As for example, the great Caesar or the immortal Shakespeare. Or the Mr. Roy whom you met last night. Is my uncle. So in this case, we can use the before the proper name Mr. Roy. The seventh use of the is with the superlatives. We use the before superlatives. As for example, the darker cloud has a silver lining. Or this is the best book about elementary chemistry. We can use the with superlative, the best, the darker, the smallest, the largest, the strongest. We also use the with ordinals. As for example, he was the first man to arrive. Or the 9th chapter of this book is very interesting. So we use the with ordinals, the first man, the 9th chapter. We also use the before the names of musical instruments. Before names of musical instruments. As for example, he can very well play the flute. So we use the before the name of musical instrument. Flute is a musical instrument and we use the before flute. We also use the before adjectives when the noun is understood. It is not present in the sentence but it is obvious. As for example, the poor are always with us. Or the poor suffers the most. So we use the before adjectives when the noun is understood. We also use the before nouns with emphasis to give the sense of superlative. We use the before nouns with emphasis. Nouns on which we are giving emphasis to give the sense of superlative. We are not exactly using superlative, but we are giving a sense of superlative by using the before the noun. As for example, the verb is the word of a sentence. So we are using the before word to give emphasis, to give a sense of superlative. What this sentence means is the verb is the most important word of a sentence. We also use the before adverbs with comparatives. As for example, the more the merrier, or the more she gets, the more she wants. She never satiates. The more she gets, the more she wants.